Hello, Nora. It's almost Christmas, and I want to read you a Christmas story. This is called The Mouse Before Christmas by Michael Garland, and this is Buster's favorite Christmas story. Well, it's one that he really likes. And we have, who's this? Who's this man here? He has rosy cheeks and white fur on his hat and a white beard. I think it might be Santa. And here's a little mouse. We're going to read all about Mouse and Santa in this story. Here's Mouse again. And his sleeping mouse brothers or sisters. Let's see. What does it have to tell us about Mouse? On the night before Christmas, there was a young mouse who was stirring and whirling all through the house. He longed to see Santa, that jolly old soul. So he'd stayed awake late and crept from his hole. Here's Mouse creeping. What happened when he crept? What did he do? Did he break some ornaments? Out in the kitchen, Mouse stacked up a treat, chocolate chip cookies for Santa to eat. Yum, those look good, huh? He made not a sound as he hurried and scurried, but Puss was asleep, so he needn't have worried. The cat is asleep, so Mouse doesn't need to worry. He's got his cookies stacked up nicely there. Now on to the fireplace, Mouse gave a sigh. Though the cookies were heavy, he held the plate high. There he is. Next, where to hide? Mouse looked around quick. Snug in the pot, he could spy on St. Nick. So here's Mouse. He's hiding in the pot with the tree. Seems like a pretty good hiding spot, huh? Mouse waited and wondered and almost dozed off until hoofbeats and sleigh bells came from aloft. From out of the fireplace, bang, crash, and tumble, popped merry old Nick in a heap and a jumble. Look at him. He is in a heap and a jumble, huh? He knocked down some cookies, he knocked the plant over, and look, here goes Mouse. Mouse is flying across the room. Mouse was delighted. His wish had come true. But what now, he wondered, what more could he do? As Nick stuffed the stockings, which started to sag, Mouse tippy-toed near for a peek in his bag. So here's Mouse. He's tippy-toeing and looking in the bag, and here's Santa doing stuffing stuff into the stockings. Soon Santa was done, time to hurry away. He snatched up his sack and sprang out to his sleigh. With a swoosh and a swish, Mouse was bundled inside. But down in the darkness was no place to ride. It's stuffy, it's crowded, Mouse started to shout. And he squeezed, wiggled, scrambled to find a way out. So Mouse is in Santa's bag now. And Santa is getting ready to get in his sleigh and take off with his reindeer. What does that mean? Is Mouse going with him? I think Mouse might go with Santa. He soon spied a place to poke his head free. There he is. He's riding with Santa. Then beheld all around him sights splendid to see. He was high above earth in the winter night sky, streaking past stars in a sleigh that could fly. Mouse loved this new feeling, and when he looked down, far distant below shone the lights of the town. They're up in the sky, and down here is the town. And Mouse peeking out of the bag. Oh, I'm going backwards. Oh, silly me, huh? This way. On to rooftops, down chimneys, old Santa did race. Mouse marveled the reindeer could keep up the pace. They soared past high mountains, skimmed low near a river. The twists, dips, and turns set his tummy a quiver. Santa looks like he's having fun. Mouse, he might be a little nervous. It's his first sleigh ride. Over bridges and castles and towers they flew. The rooftops of London gave Mouse a great view. Thrilling sights waited in each foreign land. In Holland, the windmills by moonlight looked grand. Here's a windmill. Here's the bridge. Mouse had never imagined a world so wide. He lost count of the wonders he'd seen on this ride. Crossing cities and countries over desert and sea, past the Sphinx, two towers, and Miss Liberty. Over here is Miss Liberty. At the end of the night, at the very last house, Santa peeked in his sack. Why? What's that? A young mouse? Mouse was so startled he feared he'd just squeak, but in Santa's kind gaze, Santa looks very kind, he found he could speak. Oh, Santa, I'm sorry for sneaking this ride, but your bag was so tempting I climbed right inside. Santa just chuckled. Ha ha, little friend, don't you worry. Hop on my hat. You'll be home in a hurry. There he is, hopping on his hat. Mouse clung to the fringe. The wind chilled his face. The rocket-like sleigh zoomed and hurtled through space. Here's the stars going by them, because they're zooming. Back home, safe and sound, there were presents for all. The one Mouse liked best was a hat marked size small. Then Santa crouched down till his beard touched the floor. The friends waved goodbye through the little front door. There's Mouse's front door, and Santa's waving, bye, Mouse, and Mouse is opening his hat. It was so late at night, Mouse was ready for bed, but he wanted to try his new hat on his head. It was just the right size, not too big, not too small. A hat just like Santa's. Mouse felt proud and tall. Mouse is trying on his hat and checking himself out in the mirror, and his brother or sister mice are sleeping. Mouse snuggled down, letting dreams fill his eyes, hearing words meant for him from a voice deep and wise. If you do all the things that a good mouse should do, don't be surprised when your wishes come true. Merry Christmas, dear mouse. Merry Christmas to you. And that is the end. Mouse. It ended with Mouse dreaming about his Christmas morning. So that is called The Mouse Before Christmas. And I hope that you have a very good Christmas, Nora. And I hope that maybe over break we'll get a chance to talk in real life. Not real life, but real time. And hopefully you have lots of fun with all your friends at Christmas, and you get lots of goodies, and you give mom and dad lots of hugs, because those are very special. Christmas hugs are special. All right, Miss Nora, I love you, and I'm sending you many Christmas wishes.